Hello, my name is Braunwyn Mumby, and this is my business plan presentation for B&B Junk. This is a antique and used goods store, the idea for which my grandmother and I have had for quite a while. Our mission is to provide customers with specialized, styled, and unique antique products at affordable prices. My grandmother helped me develop a love of used goods from an early age, and I would like to share that. The picture to the left is myself in what I have no doubt is a secondhand dress. The purpose of this business is to replace my grandmother's income so that she can retire and offset some of our family costs by doing what we love. Tactically, we need to find a storefront, preferably located on what I would call Antique Row, down on South Broadway. This would grant us high visibility and foot traffic from the area. For products, we plan on having a robust portfolio centered mainly on Japanese art, pottery, and baskets, as well as rehabilitated furniture. As we all know, Denver is a booming city, and many people are having to furnish whole apartments and houses, and we would like to help fill that. I would also like to have a decent collection of horror memorabilia because I think it's a niche a lot of people in the younger generation are into, and I myself love historic horror movie props and promotional items. Lastly, for products, we plan on offering made to order linen sheets for commercial and personal use. We also plan on offering individualized styling and interior design advice. This would be an offered service for a flat fee or at a discount if you have bought over a certain amount from our store. As I've outlined in my business plan, I think our main advantage, while also a possible disadvantage, is that we are a new store with fresh inventory. I've been going to the same thrift and antique stores my entire life, and as a person who shops this industry regularly, it is high time for some fresh items and collections on the market. Legally, our business is a partnership. This is a family business that both my grandmother and I plan on contributing to equally. That means financially and with the share of the business needs and the business responsibilities. To successfully and properly open this business, we will need to register our business name with the state, as well as obtain a sales tax license, a federal employer ID number, and a state tax ID number. Employee-wise, to begin, it will only be my grandmother and I. I will be acting as marketing and store manager, while Bonita, my grandmother, will be collection procurement specialist and financial accounts manager. I have a solid background in customer service, and I'm currently obtaining an associate's in accounting, while my grandma has owned and operated an independent business for 30 plus years. The outlook for our industry seems pretty good. Sources indicate that while the industry growth will be slow, it will be constant and is likely to increase as time progresses. And according to IBIS industry data, over the next 5 years, industry revenue is expected to rise at a more subdued annualized rate of 2.4% to reach $23 billion in 2024. Currently, the used good industry makes about $20.5 billion annually, with a 3.0% growth between 2014 and 2019. IBAS also indicates that there are around 78,637 used goods stores in the United States. The competition is high, especially in a place like Denver and specifically where we would like to be located, but we plan on making a mark. There are approximately 36,928 individuals living in the zip code where we would like to have our shop. Demographically, we are counting on a relatively diverse crowd, as Denver is always growing and we get many tourists as well as residents from other states and countries. We expect the ages of our customers to be between 20 and 40 and those 60 and above. We assume this not only because of the average age distribution of Denver, but also these ages are likely to be furnishing homes and apartments or simply enjoying the retired life by going antiquing. Gender and education don't really factor into this market, but socioeconomic situations might. We will likely see those from both ends of the spectrum, people looking to spend large amounts on collectibles, hobby items, or antiques, as well as lower income earners that need to shop thrifty and save their money. As discussed earlier in this presentation, I think securing a location on South Broadway would benefit us a lot by increasing foot traffic and visibility by being around similar stores. For our promotional plan, we would like a very well-rounded approach that includes physical and digital marketing strategies. To start, we would like to purchase or rent a billboard printed with our store location and an eye-catching piece prior to opening. We would also like to have an open house at which we plan to collect voluntary information from customers for a mailing list and hold a raffle for a larger and or more expensive item. Because of the tourist and visitor traffic that the city sees, we would also like to put up advertisements at Union Station and DIA so that we can try and capture some of that market. Digitally, we would obviously like to develop a user-friendly and appealing website where customers can browse current items for purchase as well as having them shipped to them. This website is also where we would host our styling and instructional care blog. With the information collected at the open house, there would also be an option to opt in to receiving promotional and informational resources from B&B Junk. With the financial predictions we have calculated, we expect to request and raise roughly $12,000 to put towards an estimated $9,000 in startup expenses. These expenses include securing a retail space, salary for one employee, insurance, equipment, and inventory. We're requesting more than our estimated need in case of emergency or as a cushion for the unforeseen. As stated in the table, we expect to make upwards of $60,000 in our first 3 years. Much of our startup expenses are thankfully offset by a pre-existing large and growing inventory collection. We would like this business to do well, to obviously pay back the debts incurred upon opening it, but to also provide our family with something it can be proud of and an accomplishment that pays. Overall, this is a business idea that we believe in and we hope you do as well. We plan for B&B Junk to be an eclectic collection with something for everyone. Thank you for watching.